Are you ready?
Yeah, turn up the heat.
Are you ready?
Is he ready?
Oh, yeah, he's ready.
It's go time.
Ready to go beyond the scores and stats.
I love it.
Good.
Let's bring it in. It's showtime, right?
Welcome to High on Sports.
The whole deal is like some kind of crazy game.
Exclusively on MorningShowCentral.com.
Hello, sports fans, and welcome to High on Sports. I am Ralphie, and with me, as always,
Ashley.
And I am Von Erich.
And whether you are listening to us tonight on your computer or on one of the many glorious apps, thank you for making High on Sports a part of your evening. Remember, if you are not listening on one of the many glorious apps, simply take your smartphone, go to the App Store, and search for TuneIn Radio. It is free to download and install that. Search MSC Radio Network, hit play. You were listening to us on the go. This is an inside joke. This is all we were talking about before the show. Normally, we're prepping on sports, like, oh, you guys see this score, you see what happened there, whatever.
Not
All
today.
we could talk about is, why did Corey Feldman play Donatello in the first and third Ninja Turtles?
But not
But
in
where
the-
was he in the second? It was
might have-
somebody else.
He's probably in rehab with the other Corey.
I don't know.
Taking a nap.
Ninja Turtles.
They learned their lesson. They brought him back in 3, though.
Yep. It's Ninja Turtle night.
Ninja Turtle.
Not really, though. Remember, you can call the show toll-free 1-888-668-0742. Email your questions or comments to shows with an S at morningshowcentral.com. Tweet your questions at high_on_sports or with the hashtag high_on_sports or the hashtag Ninja Turtles. Why not? We
Do
have a
it.
side discussion not on the show. Oh, it's
I
just...
can't believe you looked that up. That's
Oh,
funny.
And it's song. That's a beautiful song. Like someone
really
should
is.
just redo it now. Jay-Z should just redo it. Just Jay-Z featuring. I don't even care. Put that on my iPod. That'd be the only song I listen to. Remember, of course, as always, get to the website highonsports.net for the archive of our past show, my blog, a bunch of other fun stuff. Again, that is highonsports.net. So go there immediately. All right, let's get right into things here. It is round one. Let's go.
Go Ninja,
Go, Ninja, go.
It's Vanilla Ice too. We just like it was the weirdest conversation. It started with light up sneakers, and like then turned into Ninja Turtles, Vanilla Ice. It was just like VH1's "I Love the '90s,"
Pretty much.
but with us, so better.
I love the 90s.
Oh man, it was fun. It was a good conversation.
It was.
This is high on the '90s.
Bringing back our youth.
Yeah, absolutely.
90s were the best.
Oh, well,
best decade
they
ever.
were all right. I liked it better when I could have like a computer and a smartphone.
Come on. I mean, look, man.
But that's just me. I don't know.
I mean,
I don't know.
If I can go back to the 80s and have what I have now, I'd be okay.
Yeah.
I wish I could go to
I mean,
the 80s.
and even if not, I could dig it with my Super Nintendo. I'd be okay with
I
that.
think that was good. But like have
Super
your like
Nintendo was
Super
good
Mario
times.
skills from now.
Yeah.
Take them back. There's one thing. If I could take my video game skills now and take them back
Back
with
to when
me,
I was like 8.
oh, I'd be made.
Although I was pretty skilled though when I was a kid. Me and my brother had Super Mario figured
Oh, I
out.
can do stuff. Game Boy Color, Super Mario Bros.
Oh.
Deluxe. Whew, that's what I did. Basketball. It's clearly what we're talking
back
about.
to sports.
Oh, the basketball games on Sega Genesis. Those were the bomb.
Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah. They got too complicated.
NBA 95.
They're too advanced now. They're like talking about like the first one on 360. They're like, it's got like 8 bajillion polys to make a basketball. I don't need that. I need one large orange dot.
Yeah,
That's
right.
all I need to keep me entertained. Yeah, it's stuff for Sega Genesis and
And
stuff like
we've
that.
drifted again. It's so easy.
No, this one was okay though because it
'Cause
was
was sports,
basketball,
yes.
so we
Yeah.
can count that. We can count that as good enough, which is what we strive for. So congratulations.
Good enough.
Yeah, I had the Dream Team game that came out just for the Olympics, but it for some reason did not have Michael Jordan on it due to certain licensing agreements.
What? They couldn't get
so
Jordan?
ridiculous.
That's messed up.
Who wants to play the Dream Team minus Jordan?
Were you allowed to create your own people? Did you just have to create
No,
a
that
Oh,
was
back
before
then?
that.
No,
Oh,
no,
that was
there
all
was
that.
no-
Yeah, that's back in the day.
There
That
was no
back
create
before
your
the
own
video
people, yeah.
games even kept track of your personal statistics.
When it was, I think that's Larry Bird.
That was like the one guy you could identify. You could just identify.
The one white,
is it Larry
tall white
Bird
guy.
/ Chris Mullen or not?
Yeah.
That was it.
That's when you just put your name, like your 3 letters of your name or whatever, and that was it. That's how they tracked it.
You got the high score and everybody's name was Ass.
Right,
It was weird. How did
exactly.
everyone have that initials? I don't know. Anyways, though, we have to start the show admitting I'm wrong for the second time in my life.
Oh.
Just the second time.
Yeah.
The first time, and I hate to bring back old memories, is when I last year when I guaranteed that Andy Reid would be the head coach of the Browns. He's obviously with the Kansas City Chiefs. The Browns with Rob Chudzinski. It is with a heavy heart, solemn remorse that I come to you, a humbled man, admitting when I'm wrong for only the second time in my life. The Golden State Warriors, you may recall, are not in the finals.
Nope.
Because they are not in the conference finals.
Nope.
So, and I've double-checked the rules, therefore eliminating them from any chance of being in the finals. Apparently, you still have to win the Western Conference Finals to represent the West in the finals. You can't like be eliminated in like a round-robin thing, so...
You come back around in double elimination.
You can't like double elimination get back in the finals. So, oops. I don't know what to say.
I was right though. I was about 80% right because I gave the Spurs a little too much.
I'll
credit,
tell you what.
said
There was
5.
one man. It was that Manu 3 in game 1. Manu 3 in game 1 changed the whole thing. Otherwise, the Warriors are sitting right here. Otherwise, it's the Warriors.
Just saying.
I'm telling you.
I called Spurs all day.
You did.
Who's in the
You
finals?
did.
The Spurs.
I was the only one that didn't call Spurs. Everybody called Spurs. I was the one.
I'll give you
I
that.
was the one bold enough
You went
to
on
be
your
wrong.
own path.
I'm the only one with the
you-
guts
you
to be
went-
wrong.
You went on your own path and fell off the cliff.
Let's focus on the West while we're there. The Spurs, of course, did eliminate my Warriors. They're not my Warriors anymore. Now I don't give half a crap about them. But the Spurs did eliminate them, and it took a big step in the right direction, eliminating Memphis as well. It granted one game in, all right, but the one game, whew, oh boy, this was not pretty if you are a Memphis fan. Are there Memphis fans? Is that a thing? I don't know.
The people who live in Memphis,
Are there? I don't know.
a few people.
Either way, it was just it was a beatdown. It was a 105-83. And get this. Where are we here? Let me bring up this box score. Points scored. All right, Tim Duncan 6. Where's Manu? Manu 8.
Okay, San Antonio's
14
bench.
points combined for Manu and Tim Duncan. Manu, who didn't start for some reason, is he okay? He still played
95.
21
He probably
minutes.
was tired.
Tim Duncan starting? I don't know.
Well, he's like 92.
He's older than Manu. But anyways, Manu Ginobili and Tim Duncan combined for 14 points, and they beat the Grizzlies 105-83. Now-
San Antonio, I think, is the deepest team in the NBA.
Oh, absolutely. Kawhi Leonard, 18. Tiago Splitter, 1 point from their starting center. 20 points from Tony Parker. 16 from Danny Green, who started at shooting guard. Danny Green played 26 minutes
Nice.
of the Western Conference Finals and scored 16 points. Danny Green. Anybody else remember Danny Green?
He was here not doing nothing.
This is our Danny Green, right? This
Yep.
is the one.
Yep.
Oh, jeez.
That
Ugh.
goes to show Greg Popovich is a
Greg
kick-ass
Popovich
coach.
knows what he's doing. Matt
can-
Boner, or probably Bonner.
It's Bonner.
I know. I know exactly how it's pronounced.
Boner sounds
12
better.
points. Gary Neal, 11. Those were your double-digit
That's some serious
scorers.
bench points.
Tracy McGrady, 7 minutes.
Wait, he's still around?
Yeah.
You're
he is.
lying.
Go figure.
Tracy McGrady, no points. 7 minutes of play.
He's on the Spurs?
Yeah, they signed him just for the playoffs, right? That was quiet, wasn't it?
They just
Real
signed
quiet.
him?
They signed him and they're like, don't tell anybody.
Wait,
they
I
signed him at
thought-
the start of the playoffs.
You can do that? There's not like a
I guess
roster
so.
lock?
No, apparently not. They signed Tracy
Usually
McGrady
you
just for the
can't-
playoffs. Nope.
Who'd they? Wow.
Yeah, they signed T-Mac. He was 0 for 2.
So
both
he
of them
wasn't. Yeah, he
three-pointers.
wasn't playing this season.
Nope, no, he was not. He was not playing anywhere. They signed him just for the playoffs, and no points, 7 minutes. So, right as expected. On that pace, he's set to score nothing the rest of the year.
And
If
yeah.
things continue as they're going, which they might, honestly. I don't. He's not where he once was. But yeah, a 105-83 beatdown. I don't think the Spurs are going to sweep them. I think the
No.
Grizzlies take one. I think they have to.
Yeah.
I think at some point they remember that they actually know what they're doing. How often is Zach Randolph going to drop 2 points? 2 points. He had a plus or minus of 28. Minus 28, I should say. 2 points, 6 for Tayshaun Prince. Marcus Gasol, 15, 14 from Mike Conley, Tony Allen, 8. 2 points from their best player. Essentially, an argument can be made that it's Marcus Gasol, but I still say it's Zebo. But it can't stay like this. But you have to believe it is overwhelmingly leaning Spurs right now. I hate to let emotion dictate my decision and everything, like it did with the Warriors. But and you don't want to make a call, pronounce a team dead after game 1. It is a 7-game series. It's first to 4. But it just, how can the Grizzlies win this series after the beatdown they took, and the Spurs essentially two of the Spurs big 3 were barely even there. I mean, they're gonna show up. It's just I'm at a point right now where of these 2 conference finals, and I'm sure there's a lot of like-minded individuals right now. I'm rooting for a Grizzlies-Pacers finals while being fully aware that we will have a Heat-Spurs finals.
Yeah.
There's the underdog, optimist, hopeful fan in me, but the realist is there. He knows. That's just what's going to happen. There's pretty much no contest to it, except for, the contests that they have to play against each other. Which brings us to the Miami Heat and the Indiana Pacers. Don't start till Wednesday. By the way, the Spurs and Grizzlies will square off again for Game 2 tomorrow night already. They'll have 2 games in the book before the Heat and the Pacers even square off at all. Did you see this stupid smack talk thing that's going back and forth with the Pacers and the Heat?
Yeah.
This is so stupid. You get Frank Vogel, the head coach of the Pacers, saying some kind of comment about, this is another series for us to try to work hard and advance through and whatever and blah blah blah. Blah.
There's nothing wrong with
That's
that.
all he said was this is another roadblock for us.
Yeah, and the media
to overcome and everything.
threw their arms up in the air and said, "Oh, they're just another
Somehow
team."
gets through their game of telephone where they each whisper into each other's ears
Right,
to
and
the
make
next
crap
person, the
up
next person,
as
the
they
next
do
person.
it.
And it comes to some skewed message fed to LeBron, comes to him as Frank Vogel saying, "Oh, Miami, they're just another team. They're just some other team. Who cares?" And LeBron, of course, "Oh, we're not just some other team. We're not." And someone asked the question, "Well, what are you?" I heard one of the reporters ask that, and I'm like, "What are you, dude? Why do you have a job? You shouldn't even be there."
Well, no, it's funny though because what did he say?
No, but he's like trying to set LeBron up too. Like he's trying to give him like tell us what he's like. Well, then what are you guys? What? There was something in his voice that was just like, oh,
Answer this one.
And LeBron's like, "Oh, we're a great team. We're hardworking and whatever."
Oh,
And it was like he
God.
gave us the same generic crap. We're not just some team. We're blah 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 blah. Whatever. It's like nothing to me anymore. Hearing this trash talk they have back and forth.
Yeah. I
It's
mean,
never
it's
anything
not
good.
trash talk. It was
a
coach saying what he's supposed to say. He's not supposed to go to his team and go, "Oh, this is the best team ever, blah, blah, blah. I hope we can win." No, you go to your team and you say, "Look, it's just another team. It's just another series. Forget whatever all the media, everyone's saying, and just go
Exactly.
out there and play like it's just any other team." Don't be like going there going, "Oh my God, we're never going to win because they're God's gift to basketball." No, that's what you're supposed to say. And then everyone's like, "Oh, they're just another team." And then LeBron's got to talk his crap.
It's part of this, and I think
Stupid.
I think it happens more in basketball, honestly, than I think any other sport. Although it is there in every sport. Is the legacy talk, and again, like I said, it's more in basketball than in any other ones, I think. The what is your legacy without waiting to see the legacy? It's immediately right now. It's comparing who does LeBron remind you of the greats of yesterday and stuff. It's like, no, we don't have that discussion yet. He's supposed to be competing against his competition right now. Like they make it seem like, oh, why should I give half a crap about the Pacers? I'm worried about where I compare to Michael Jordan.
Right?
And it's just this thing it's on the players, sure, but it's on the media especially, I think, because they make that discussion. I Googled Kobe Bryant yesterday and clicked news. All of the news articles were, all of them, I'm not even joking, they're all from different sites and everything, they were all having a discussion about, Kobe or Jordan. It's like, which one? It's like, why are we having that discussion? And why is it like the leading news story about Kobe Bryant? What, can't I get like a medical update or something? Like Google Kobe Bryant and it's like Kobe Bryant tweets like doing better. Or like pictures of his home or something. So Kobe Bryant's vacation pictures. Why does it have to be that?
Everybody, it's annoying.
Exactly. That's all it is everything is just, it's just comparing to who the last guy was. And they do it, they like pre-do it now too, before anything even happens. This is the next blah, blah, blah. This guy's the next this. Remember when LeBron was the next Jordan?
Yeah.
Now people are kind of like, oh, he's like Oscar Robertson or Magic Johnson or something. It's like, no, he's LeBron James. He's just, he's him. Don't start comparing him to Magic Johnson. Like, I mean, come on. We don't even know for sure if he has AIDS. Let's be honest about that, first of all.
No, man, he injected straight money into his veins and made
it
him
cured
live.
it, exactly. Magic Johnson is the only man with enough money to cure AIDS. Fun fact. Allegedly. We're making that up. But anyways, it's just ridiculous. But the Wiggins kid, he was the #1 recruit and everything, right? He did announce this week that he's going to Kansas, all right? Legitimately, he was called by the media this past week. I want to say it was on the cover of some magazine or something. They put something about the next LeBron. They're calling this kid the next LeBron.
Oh, my
He's
God.
just getting into... They legitimately, on SportsCenter this week, flashed up their numbers together from high school.
Oh, my God.
Compared this kid's numbers now to LeBron's numbers in high school. And then had the discussion, well, LeBron also played football. What does that have to do with anything?
Right?
What does his talent in football have to do with anything about this kid? Everybody just wants the comparison because they want to sell the draft and stuff on something other than the fact that, I don't know. And that's all it is. That's why I kind of respect like the Major League Baseball draft is it's not hyped nearly as much as the rest of these guys.
No.
And they're like, it's like up front with you, like, yeah, we're gonna, this guy's gonna be very talented. He's going to the minors. You're not gonna see him this year or next year. So like, I'm sure it'll be fun someday. But, don't get your hopes up. To me, that's the motto of the Major League Baseball draft. The Major League Baseball draft, don't get your hopes up. And it's the only one that's honest. I mean, they want to make the comparisons in the NBA draft where it's like, oh, this is the next Dwayne Wade. So expect exactly Dwayne Wade coming to your team and that career progression and everything that he did. Because we know what we get for Dwayne Wade. They can't be honest and say, I have no freaking idea what this guy's going to do.
And he sure loves his pantaloons.
Exactly. The only reason he's the next Dwayne Wade is because of his pants.
That
was great.
I don't even know what to say to that.
That picture got a lot of run this week, too. We put on the Facebook.
I don't...
Dwayne Wade with his capris.
What kind of grown-ass
His
man...
capris.
They're technically, Tom told me that they're pantaloons.
Yeah, they are.
What?
Pantaloons.
They're called
What the
pantaloons.
hell is a pantaloon?
I made that up.
No, that's true. Look it up online. It's called pantaloon. Look up pantaloon.
What are they, the men's
It's
form of capris?
Exactly. That's what it is.
That's
I've
absolutely
never
ridiculous.
seen a guy in them except for Dwayne Wade. What
How
is he trying
sure are we
to
that Dwayne Wade didn't put on normal pants and have a growth spurt? Or that was like a
I
hand-me-down from his older brother who's like not as tall as he is. That can happen, right? That can happen, I'm sure.
I don't know what was running through his mind. I get it, they all want to make a fashion statement nowadays, but Dwayne Wade, you are a man. Put on man pants.
Well, no, what it is, and it's getting progressively worse and weirder and stuff, is that they have a dress code at the press conferences. They're one of the only sports
So
that do. I mean, obviously, every sport says, don't show up naked.
Yeah.
Like, because I don't think that's happened yet. I'm sure it will someday. Something will happen with drugs or something. But, in most sports, it's like in the NFL, it's like sometimes they're out there in like some suit or ridiculous scarf or something. Sometimes they're out there in the uniform and stuff. They don't have like a specific code and everything. But the NBA has like they really enforce these codes
That's
and everything.
they were showing up looking like ghetto.
Well, so that's what they do now is to try to get back
Yeah.
at that. Is they go, this fits the code because it is like a nice, presentable collared shirt, but It's covered in pictures of fishing lures.
And I'm wearing
shirt,
glasses without lenses.
actual shirt worn by Russell Westbrook. By the way, Google Russell Westbrook fishing lures.
I love the definition online for them.
Yeah?
It says history. It says history of men's fitting trousers. They say they resemble children's trousers.
Yeah?
Right. And they said they were worn in the early 18th and 19th century.
Sure. So
Yeah.
this isn't even new. Oh, this
Right.
is retro. This is
Right.
like how we redo things. you know?
Pantaloons. That's what they're
That's when they
Pantaloons are
didn't
back.
have air conditioning.
Guess what's back?
And they wore the shortest
Capris.
pants they could. I'm sorry, Dwayne Wade. It is
Ugh.
2013. Men do not wear capris.
Man.
Put on some real pants. You are a guy.
Please. They just, and that, like I said, they wear the things that fit into the dress code, but try to skew it any way they can to look absolutely ridiculous.
He did look ridiculous.
That was his
Isn't
plan.
he the guy
All
who
he needed was
started
a
the
wig,
tights craze?
and he straight
Was
up
he?
would have looked like a woman.
He's always been weird. I mean, all basketball players, their fashion is absolutely ridiculous. I'm not going to really critique their fashion. I'm just going to say, dude, dress like dudes. Except Russell Westbrook, fishing lure shirt, rock that every day. Go for it. But
Well, that's just funny.
that's hilarious.
But-
But anyways, Russell Westbrook is a free pass for me because he'll wear whatever he wants. And he doesn't even care. But Russell Westbrook doesn't care what you think. He doesn't care what I think. He only cares what Russell Westbrook thinks.
Pantaloons.
What the hell was that?
Pantaloons.
I don't even know. I don't know what to do there. But no,
That's the dictionary just saying it.
like Dwayne Wade, I remember he got that cut on his face. It was just stupid. He got a cut on his face, so then he put a Band-Aid on it, but it was like a Band-Aid with like a logo. He goes like a lightning bolt, like the Flash, because that was his nickname there for a little bit, was Flash.
So he put like a
So it was a
Six-year-old kid's
exactly.
Band-Aid on
So it
it?
was like DC superhero Band-Aids. Here you go, stick some Neosporin. Sure, you don't want to fight infection. So he had that on, and then it healed, and it stayed. It was suddenly his thing was like a Band-Aid on his face. Like didn't
That's what
somebody
Nelly
do that? Nelly did that
Because Nelly
Exactly.
got popped in the eye and he kept his little Band-Aid for like
Dwayne Wade's like, this will be
months
like a
and
thing,
months.
like a Band-Aid. No, because when a Band-Aid falls off in a basketball game and gets on your face and skin, it's gross.
Yeah.
It's gross. I've had a Band-Aid on my arm and lose it before. And all I can think is, I hope that didn't touch anyone because it's gross.
They would be horribly
It's so
grossed
gross.
out.
A wet Band-Aid. Just
Someone
falling on
else
it.
is sweating
You're
blood.
going up, you take a hard foul, and there's a wet Band-Aid cover on somebody's arm. I'd leave the game. I'd throw up and leave, and I'd be like, I quit this sport. I quit it. I'll play chess or something. Get a freaking Band-Aid on my arm. No, sir.
Oh, but
No, sir. No, but Dwayne Wade, he's off his rocker. He doesn't know what he's
he
doing.
is
That's absolutely insane. Capris.
on a
Pantaloons.
man.
Pantaloons.
I like capris because I think that sounds gayer.
It does, and that was it. Like, no, you can't even call it gay because gay men don't even wear capris.
No, that's true. That's absolutely true. I shouldn't
So
have
I
said
can't,
that, honestly,
yeah,
but it's
because
just...
gay men even know better not to wear capris.
Well, they know better what to wear than we do. But,
Yeah,
I mean,
they know what to wear.
Dwayne Wade, this was him reassuring that he's straight because he has no idea what he's wearing.
Yeah, basically.
Capris.
I'm gonna rock these capris.
He's rocking some capris. They're black capris, too. He couldn't have got, like, the ones, like moms wear, like the mom capris, where they're, like tan or something, you know?
Yeah.
Couldn't have gotten that. Or, like, some mom
No,
jeans.
they were like some black dress pant capris.
I know.
Like, I was weird. Like, I don't...
Ugh. He had like a jacket too, like a presentable jacket,
Yeah.
didn't he? It's like a tuxedo with capris. Like, what are you doing, dude? What are you doing? Your pants, they cut out too quickly. Your pants aren't done, buddy. You're not finished. Wow.
Unless his maid or something put him in the dryer.
Capri. That's
And he
you know
had
what?
nothing-
That's a possibility.
No,
Has anyone
yeah,
stopped to
because
think
maybe
of that?
his maid didn't put all of his laundry in the dryer, and it
hand
shrunk
wash
his
only.
pants.
It was hand wash
And
only
he
pants.
had nothing else. He had no other dress pants to wear.
Exactly. He's like, these are the only pants I own.
Rock these pantaloons.
So I'm a multimillionaire and I only own 6 pants and 5 are in the wash. You know, who knows? It could be anything. It could be anything.
You okay there?
No, but Heat and Pacers squaring off.
Continue.
Just forget yeah.
Another wrong pipe.
Leave you behind.
Damn, okay.
Miami Heat, Indiana Pacers. Of course, starting things off, Game 1 in Miami, Wednesday, 8:30 p.m. Paul George, what's the deal with him? He's battling an injury or something? I don't even know.
I know. What's his face was hurt because he had a concussion.
No,
This one.
not Paul George. Who is it? Someone they're missing an important player. But I like the Pacers. They're young. They're a gritty team. They're tough. Roy Hibbert averaging 8.3 rebounds a game.
He's kind of BA.
Yeah, Grant Hill leading the team in assists at 4.7. I'd like to see that a little higher, honestly. But it's you don't want to. I mean, it's tough. Look, they got Tyler Hansborough and Ben Hansborough.
Does Ben Hansborough even play anymore, though?
I mean, he's there. He's
I just
collecting a
remember
paycheck.
when he got elbowed in the face accidentally by what's-his-face on the Cavs, and then Tyler Hansborough tried to start a fight, and we're like, dude, it was an accident. Slow your roll.
Where's this? Who's injured on their team? They're missing a
Well,
big
Hill
piece.
was
Danny
injured.
Granger.
Oh,
Danny
yeah,
Granger's
Granger.
been hurt.
Is he
Has he
back
played
yet?
at all? I don't even know.
He
I'd have
missed
to
most
check.
of the season. I thought he came back, though.
Wow, he played. No, I think he's just done. I think he hasn't played in some time. Forgive me, please, if I haven't been paying attention to the Pacers for much of this season. Wow, yeah, no, he hasn't. Dude hasn't played for a bit. He hasn't played since March 3rd.
Shit.
Wow. Well, there's that. Yep.
I thought he was supposed to come back.
No, apparently not. He's he's hurt, so can't even factor that in. I don't see how the Pacers can win this one.
No.
Again, it's a situation I don't know if it'll be a sweep, but with the Heat, with what they can do, the thing is how they do it. You know, they're a team that definitely, we saw this in the winning streak. We see this all the time. We saw this in the playoffs against the Bulls and stuff. They're a team that seriously sometimes they don't give 100%.
Yeah.
Because they can beat almost anyone in this game at about 75%. So sometimes they're going to sort of half try because whatever. We get down by 15, let's just keep an eye on the clock. All right, time to turn it on.
Yeah.
Which honestly, I'm sorry, and maybe this is still just bitter Cleveland fan, but kind of sucks because it's a little
Well,
boring.
it is kind of BS.
I mean, it's
Like the fact that you don't. Well, like that you think that you're just, we're too good. We don't need to give it our all the time. That shit pisses me off.
It's exciting at first because you get that concept of they come back from a 20-point lead, but unfortunately it was against the Cavs, a 27-point.
But when you do it
deficit.
10 times,
But when you just keep doing it, it's like,
because
you know what? At some point, stop going down.
it's because
If you're
they
better,
no, it's,
crush 'em.
I think they like the dramatic effect. One, they like to be lazy.
I think they like to relax.
They like to be lazy, and they like the dramatic effect of things.
If there was some way I could nap and about 15 minutes left in the show, just be great,
yeah,
I would do that.
just wake up and then have the
Just
best
nap.
15 minutes.
Just nap on air,
of
and
your
people
life.
are like, this is just video of a guy napping and a woman eating mashed potatoes. What are we watching? But then in the last 15 minutes, I come in and it's just phenomenal. And they're like, well, that was worth it.
Yeah.
Oof. I could do that. I'd be fine. I'd love to do that.
All right, catch up on some sleep.
I'd love to nap. But, real life isn't like a Miami Heat game.
Yeah.
Real life is like every other basketball team playing. You have to try. And you have to try to be good. Again, the Heat just don't have to. Fifth in points per game, yet they have the best scorers in the league. That's an example. I mean, they're up there. But there's no reason the Heat shouldn't be one, if you think about it. They are one of the. Did you know they are the oldest team in the NBA?
Well, you figure
Because
Ray
they have
Allen's
They
like
have a
50.
bench that just.
Their
I mean,
bench is like dinosaur.
with how much it costs to have the big three, they're willing to sign whoever they can. 37, Ray Allen. 34, Chris Anderson. I'm not even at the old man on the team yet. Just wait. 30, Joel Anthony. 34, Shane Battier.
Oof.
Chris Bosh, 29. Mario Chalmers, 27. Norris Cole, 24, is the young man on the squad. 32, Udonis Haslem. Can you believe 24 is like their youngest guy? 24 is seasoned veteran on the Cavaliers right now.
Yeah.
I mean, where are we?
Kyrie's not even 21 yet.
No,
Poor
he's
guy
not.
can't even go to a bar
LeBron
downtown.
James, 28. James Jones, 32. Richard Lewis, 33. Mike Miller, 33. Jarvis Vernara. Hold on. Jarvis Vernado. I don't even know who the hell that is. 25. Dwayne Wade, 31. Oh, he's already 31. Oh, that's right. He played all 4 years of college. And here's the old man on campus, Juwan Howard, 40.
Whew.
Remember the Fab Five? Yep.
Like 30 years ago.
Still there. Still rocking it. Chris Webber, Juwan Howard. Screw them.
Chris Webber's been retired for like 10 years.
Yeah, they
How
were on a
is this
team
guy
together
still
in college.
playing?
That's right.
Webber
Jalen
was a
Rose.
Hall of Famer.
Jalen Rose is on ESPN every
Yeah.
5 minutes now. And he's still sitting there. He's still playing. He kicked the Cavaliers' ass when they played him the last time.
Yeah, that's true.
And the Heat pretty much benched everyone that was anything. Juwan Howard got to start. Got to start. A 40-year-old man scoring on
Surprised
you.
he didn't have a heart attack on the court from all that running.
Exactly. And it just hurts still. See Norris Cole, Cleveland State, on the Miami Heat.
Breaks my heart.
Ugh, Norris. Well, it's not like it was his choice, although I'm sure he's loving it. He's an NBA champion. For Christ's sakes. I think he'll be all right with that. Well, we're going to take a quick break. When we get back, you're going to find out what's urinating us off. We're going to talk some Tribe baseball because it is just, they are just tearing the league up right now. And
Tribe, baby.
a Cleveland athlete from another team calling out a member of the Indians. Ooh, this could get interesting. 3 Up, 3 Down, all that and so much more. Listen on Sports on the MSC Radio Network.
Rock these pantaloons.
I knew something was wrong when a little pretty white girl ran into a black man's arms.
You're listening to Morning Show Central Radio Network. The following message is for those with a credit score of 800 and below. Who wouldn't want better credit? Did you ever wonder how different life would be from just having a higher credit score? Are you tired of being turned down for any kind of loan or only offered high interest rates because your credit score is holding you prisoner? Life doesn't have to be that way anymore with access to TurnScore. By increasing your credit score only 50 to 100 points, it can potentially save you tens of thousands of dollars in interest over just a 5 to 10 year period. It can be the difference in getting approved for a personal loan, business loan, high limits on credit cards, a brand new car lease, or even a home mortgage. We see so many ads from companies that give us our credit score, but once we get our credit score, what are they going to do to actually repair your credit? Unfortunately, nothing. Until now, TurnScore is the first automated credit repair platform that is simple, safe, and secure. You'll be empowered right from the comfort of your own computer so you can challenge and repair your credit report to ensure it's fair and accurate. TurnScore is specifically developed with you in mind. There's no more need for an attorney, credit repair companies, or credit counseling. More importantly, no more need for paying higher fees. TurnScore will help you get back on track and get the buying power you need. So whether you have bad credit, average credit, or even good credit, TurnScore is helping turn lives around one credit score at a time. Go to turnscore.com and enter the promo code MSC20 and get $20 off your purchase. That's TURNSCOR.com. TURNSCOR.com. Turnscore.com. Looking for reliable and affordable Shoutcast audio or video hosting? JWN Media offers complete Shoutcast hosting solutions for business or personal use. All plans come with full listener stats, custom web scripts for implementing your service into your existing website, full server control, super fast network, and huge bandwidth limits. A 99.5% uptime guarantee and friendly, knowledgeable support personnel dedicated to making your hosting experience fun and easy. With plans starting at only $3 a month, you have no excuse not to get a server of your own. Plus, with the option to add auto DJ and on-demand services, you can be confident your station will be all it can be. Custom plans are also available at their website. Simply visit jwnmedia.com and click the Shoutcast hosting link to get started right now.
Okay, we got some breaking news from downtown Cleveland. We're going to kick to our on-the-scene reporter, Justin.
This is Justin from the MSC Radio Network. We are live downtown where we've had some reports of some recent zombie attacks. We got a witness here that states she knows what's happening.
Oh my God, the zombie was eating that man's face. But I got an awesome Mindless Clothing t-shirt.
Mindless Clothing. www.mindlessclothing.com.
No brain is bands and unsigned artists. What if I told you there was a place in Cleveland where you can get your merch made and have it sold in one location? What if I said you could bring your CDs and tickets to upcoming shows to this location? And what if I said you could do live acoustic sets at this location? I bet you're thinking there's no such place in Cleveland. Guess what? You'd be wrong. Contact Rick Navario at Rock City, Cleveland, and tell him you need merch made and you want to sell it in his store. Now, how cool is that? You can tell your fans to come down and get your stuff, and I think he'd ship your products to your fans. And he's local. Contact Rick Navario at Rock City, Cleveland today. 216-622-0377. That's 216-622-0377. If you have a product or service, let people know about it. Get your message out there and advertise on MSC Radio Network. It's easier than you think, and the whole planet is listening. Find out how you can advertise. Email Chris at morningshowcentral.com. Peak 99 Technologies. Affordable and reliable web hosting done right. Jumping from one web host to another can be frustrating. Finding a good web host can be unnerving for even the most experienced of web designers. That's why Uncensored Net Noise has chosen P99 Technologies as its web hosting supplier. Established in 1999, P99 Technologies has evolved into a first-class web hosting provider. Its 99.9% uptime rivals many in the industry. That's why they offer their 30-day guarantee, no questions asked. For more information, go to P99.com. P99 Technologies will help you get started with your web presence with honest and expert customer service. P99 Technologies. Affordable and reliable web hosting done right. Call the show toll-free. 1-888-668-0742. You're listening to Morning Show Central Radio Network on MorningShowCentral.com. If you're looking for the best in musical equipment, recording gear, sound reinforcement, and more, Guitar Center has you covered. Guitar Center, located at 26635 Brook Park Road in North Olmsted, has the tools of your trade with the largest selection of music and sound gear in the area. They cater to your musical needs and have the knowledge to help you out. Guitar Center in North Olmsted. MorningShowCentral.com uses them. You should too. Need to know more? Go to GuitarCenter.com.
I know. Oh my God, I know what we're gonna do. Oh, it's so delicious, I can almost taste it.
If you're looking for the best sub shop in town, look no further. Hanini Subs, located at 7310 Lorraine Avenue, is the place for you. Stop in for a cold cut sub, cheeseburger and fries, wingdings and fries, and so much more. And almost taste Hanini Subs at 7310 Lorraine Avenue is open 24 hours a day. Check them out on Facebook, facebook.com/burrito crazy. And if you mention MSC Radio Network, you'll get $1 off your meal. It's all good at Hanini Subs.
So damn good.
Oh, wow. Language.
Okay, he was PMSing.
You're listening to Morning Show Central Radio Network.
Hello, sports fans, and welcome back to High on Sports. I am Ralphie, and with me, as always,
Ashley.
And I am Von Erich.
And whether you are listening to us tonight on your computer or on one of the many glorious apps, thank you for making High on Sports a part of your evening. If you are not listening on one of the apps, take your smartphone or tablet or smart thingy and just search for TuneIn Radio. It is free to download. Install it, search MSC Radio Network, hit play, and you are listening to us on the go. You can even hit the little heart, put in your favorites, and then you got easy access to the show whenever we're live. You can listen from your pocket or hand or wherever your phone is. It's that simple. Remember, as always, you can call the show toll-free, 1-888-668-0742. Email your questions or comments to shows with an S at morningshowcentral.com. Remember, as always, tweet your questions at high_on_sports or hashtag High on Sports. Facebook.com/High on Sports is the fan page. Give it a like. The website is highonsports.net. It's got the archive of all our past shows, my blog, and a bunch of other fun stuff. And again, remember, it's about this time of the show that the hunger pains start getting in. Your mashed potatoes are done. So now the mashed potatoes were a nice start, but you need a real meal.
Need a finisher.
Which is why, if we weren't doing the show, we would absolutely be at Hanini Subs, located on 7310 Lorraine Avenue. By the way, the next time you're there, all you have to do is mention MSC Radio Network. Tell them we sent you. You get $1 off your meal. Whole $1.
That'll buy you a side of mashed potatoes.
100 cents off your meal.
Yep.
And then you get some mashed potatoes.
Guess who I saw at Hanini's? Guess who I saw over there?
Who?
At Hanini's. I saw Ty and Micah both.
Really?
Yeah.
Celebrities. You never know. You never know
Running into
who'll
the
show
famous
up.
folk.
Get some autographs. Ask him about the old days of High on Sports. Back in the day.
And then rib him about Michigan.
Exactly. Give him
Yeah.
crap about Michigan. Because we don't give a damn about that whole state. Again, 7310 Lorraine Avenue. Tell them we sent you.
I could really go for a sub.
$1 off. Gone. That dollar just vanished. In that it never left your pocket.
Yep, still in there.
Sweet. All right. It is time for... We still have a jam-packed show. It is time for to get things going here. It is round 2. Let's go. All right. It's time for Staple of High on Sports. And that is, of course, what's urinating us off. We're going to start, as we always do, with Von Erich. Von Erich, what's urinating you off on this fine Monday evening?
Now, there's a little talked about story in the world of baseball. I think we need bring some more attention to it. There has been some poisoning going on in the baseball world. Well, not really poisoning, but...
I was about to be like, what?
Oh, it's funny. This is
I got
awesome. Why are you
scared.
saving this for now?
Well, it turns out Philly's Spanish-speaking announce broadcaster, Ricky Ricardo, I'm not making that name up.
Wow.
Lucy,
You got some
I'm
explaining to do.
home.
Why not do this gesture? You never smacked her, right?
Well,
I hope not.
Yeah, he is the announcer for the Phillies on the Spanish side, but he brought Reds pitcher Aroldis Chapman a gift. Ricardo's a former Cuban national, as well as Chapman, and brought him a gift from a little Cuban bakery up the street in Philadelphia. It's this little Cuban pastry, which is a flaky crust with cream cheese and guava, and it's baked. And he says if you eat more than 2 of these, you're clogging up your arteries, and you're a stroke waiting to happen.
Oh, my God.
So he brought Aroldis Chapman a gift box of 50 of them.
Wow.
And turns out
he's dead.
right before the game, he had eaten 18 of them, and he couldn't breathe.
Jesus
And then he
Christ.
looked at his partner and said, "Oh yeah, now he's ripe for the taking today." And in that game, he blew the save in the 9th inning.
I thought the KFC Double Down was bad.
Usually Chapman's clocked at over 100 miles an hour, and his fastball was hovering around 95 that day.
Was that also his
That's because his
cholesterol?
arteries were clogged. He was stroking out mid-pitch. What
Wow.
the hell?
So we can blame all this on the Spanish-speaking announce team from Philadelphia.
His cholesterol was
Good
higher
thing
than
they
his
didn't poison
velocity.
any of our Indians when we played them last
Yeah,
week.
thank God. No, we just kicked their ass.
Bastards. Yeah.
So that's what we do. More on that in a bit. The
We don't
Indians
eat
kick
weird
ass.
Cuban pastries. We just kick
No,
ass.
we don't trust them. I don't trust
No,
them.
because see what happens?
Exactly. What did you say was in this pastry again?
It doesn't have a name of it. There's probably not a translation. It
Yeah.
just says a little...
What's it was in it?
They
Like,
says they cook this little Cuban pastry, which is a
Sure.
flaky crust pastry with cream cheese and guava, and
What
it's
the hell is
baked.
guava?
Isn't that what?
Guava's like some sort of fruit.
Oh,
okay,
yeah.
that makes sense. All right.
Yeah, don't eat more than 2 or you'll
Jeez,
get effed up.
that's rough. That is rough stuff. These
Crap.
athletes, they can't eat that stuff, unfortunately.
It's the equivalent of a Krispy Kreme donut, and that's
stuffed
it.
inside of a Big
Yeah.
Mac.
So we had, so we ate.
Krispy Kreme.
It's a Krispy Kreme donut where the custard's taken out and replaced with,
With a Big
Mac
Mac.
sauce. Oh.
Oh my
Ew.
God.
Thank you, Von Erich. I'm hungry and disgusted all at the same time.
Yeah, I
Ricky Ricardo.
Ricky
that's
Ricardo.
that's a low blow, man.
Lucy.
How do you that's messed up. Just I want my team to win, so I'm going to give the only Cuban guy
That is crazy.
bunch
the
of
Cuban
jacked
missile.
up pastries so he can get sick.
All right, well, we're going to slide on down the
Bastard.
table, actually, over to me. We're going to skip over you. No offense, actually. It's
No,
just I've
I
got
just
a gem.
look,
I got a beauty here.
And I'm just so happy about the Indians.
Absolutely.
Nothing can
We'll
upset
get to
me.
that. Let me just knock this out real quick. What's your name? Off short, sweet, and to the point. I'll be simple. The Bobcats now want to be the Hornets. Now that the Hornets is up for grabs again.
That's
Which is just weird and complicated to me.
Yeah.
Because it's going to be like Hornet or Bobcat/Hornet history. And then Hornet/Pelican history. It's just...
I will never call them the Pelicans because that is the
I will,
the
'cause I want to
stupidest.
mock the hell out of them.
The stupidest
Throat pouch.
name for a professional team ever.
Throat pouch. That's all I got. Somebody says Pelicans.
I mean, the owner
Throat
needs to be
pouch.
kicked in the balls.
That's what comes to my mind. Kick him in the
He needs to be kicked in the face. Kicked in the
needs
throat.
to be kicked in the throat pouch.
It is.
Ow, my
Pelican
throat pouch.
It is Pelican loving throat. Just Ninja Turtle kicked right in it.
Well, anyways, I don't like names like that. All right, like the Charlotte Hornets or New Orleans Hornets. Almost no one has a reason to be called the Hornets. Let's be honest.
But I mean, it's a decent name.
Well, so here's my problem with it, though. I'm not trying to say they should have changed the Pelicans. I just don't like when they go like just totally random name that doesn't make sense. All right, if someone's from Charlotte and actually has a reason why they should be the Hornets, let me know, please. I'll admit I'm wrong, but as of right now, I think I'm completely right. It's just stupid and it makes no sense. It's like almost every arena football team that exists, like the Cleveland Gladiators. We've never had, and no disrespect to Gladiators or anything like that, just the name is just, how many Gladiators have really been in Cleveland? None. At all. Ever. So, I don't like names like that, and it got me thinking, I wanted to find some really bad names, and I found some. And most of these are courtesy of, I'll give them credit where it's due, Cracked.com. It's actually a pretty funny website stuff. But anyways, they're not normally sports, but they had some sports stuff here. It's some awesome names I want to share with you guys. A lot of these I never heard of till today. So I'm hoping like you guys here and you folks at home will get a kick out of these. They put them into categories. There's teams that made up words. The worst one was the Webster University Gorlocks. All right. There's the Hamilton Tiger Cats, Key School Obazags.
Yeah, I don't even know what that is.
This one baffled all of us for a second. Toronto Maple Leafs. Leafs is not the plural of leaf.
No.
Leaves is.
See, that's what I was like, that's not a made
Yeah, I
up
was
word.
like,
And then we're like,
they didn't make that up. Stupid website.
and then we're like, oh, wait.
They
Back
had
to elementary school proper English.
They put some teams trying too hard to be hip. The Philadelphia Soul. The
Yeah, that needs to
South
go
Dakota
away.
School of Mines Hard Rockers. The Indianapolis
School of Mimes?
Mines, like blow up in the ground. I don't
Oh,
know.
I thought you said mimes. I'm like,
No,
oh, okay.
Hard rockers, silent rockers. The Indianapolis Northwest Space Pioneers, I think is pretty sweet. Cleveland Rockers, of course, our defunct WNBA team, although that one didn't make sense because of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Sure. And then a minor league baseball team now known as the Quad City River Bandits. Now a single A team affiliated with the Houston Astros. For a number of years was with the St. Louis Cardinals and known as Swing of the Quad Cities, which just sounds like the douchiest name that you could give to a minor league baseball team. I don't even know. Then there's some abstract concepts like the Thailand tobacco monopoly. I don't even know what to do with that. Of course, Minnesota Wild, St. Louis College of Pharmacy, Eutectic. I don't even know what that is.
College of Pharmacy has a sports team?
What
the hell?
There's non-threatening animals. The Hiroshima Toyo Carp, Japanese baseball team.
Is that a fish?
Yeah, it is.
That
Not
even-
a threatening fish either.
No, it's just a fish
Brevard
with-
County Manatees. UC Santa Cruz Banana Slugs. Columbia College Fighting Koalas.
Funny story, the Manatees changed their team name to the Coats.
Did they really? Which is a lot scarier than a manatee.
A coat?
Is a jacket. I don't even know. Montreal
Oh my God.
Alouettes. I don't even know what that is. Non-threatening humans. This is the King Faisal Babies. All right. Centralia Orphans. It's a high school team. Cordoza Clerks. High school team.
I don't get the orphans.
Cairo Syrup Makers. High school team. I don't know what a lot of these are doing. This is non-threatening inanimate objects. The Tuetopolis Wooden Shoes.
What are they, Dutch?
Presbyterian College Blue Hose. Hose like a garden hose, not like a whore. Scottsdale Community College Fighting Artichokes. The Frankfurt Hot Dogs.
That's a food.
Victoria Salsa. It's a British Columbia junior hockey team, now defunct.
What the hell?
Unfortunately. There's a few more that are pretty good. A lot of these are supposed to be bad. I kind of love all of them almost.
They're stupid.
Poor choice of role models. The Yuma Criminals. University of Idaho Vandals. This is Amherst College Lord Jeffs. Who is Lord Jeff? I don't know if any person ever
Apparently
named
he's a
Jeff
poor
who became a
role
lord.
model.
I don't know. This is just one thing. Bad combination. This is the Muhlenberg College Mules and the Southern Arkansas University Mule Riders. And it goes on to say, here's hoping they never meet up.
Mules.
Or else that's all we're here about. Unnecessarily vague. Orlando and Nashville Predators. That's when we just accept it because we hear it enough. But what the hell is a predator? That is so. Is this thing a shark? Is it a falcon? Is it? I don't even know.
It's the
I don't even
alien
know.
thing from the movie.
I don't even know exactly. Is it Predator from that? Runner-up Colorado Crush Arena Football League. What the hell does that mean? Blatant corporate sponsorship. The West Virginia Power minor league baseball team brought to you by Appalachian Power. Wonder where they came up with that. Runner-up New York Red Bulls, Green Bay Packers, and the Charlotte Bobcats because of the rumor that they were named after owner at the time Bob Johnson. These are weird, adjective-noun combinations. The Mount Clemens Battling Bathers? All right. The Mount Clemens Battling Bathers.
Apparently they like to battle in the shower.
That's what that says. The Effingham Flaming Hearts and the Mars Area Fighting Planets.
Effingham?
Effingham. That's what it says.
Okay.
That's what it says. You can't make this stuff up. Racial sensitivity goes to the Mopalanga Dangerous Darkies. And no, it is not talking about something else because it is a South African soccer team from the early 90s during apartheid. So it's exactly what you think it is.
Oh my God, that's great.
It says Washington Redskins and the Pekin Chinks, a high school defunct team name changed to the Dragons in 1980.
What about the Long
Chinks?
Beach Colored Fellas?
Oh, that one didn't make it.
Oh my God!
One of them that got honorable mention was the Kansas City, not for the racial one, but for just stupid. The Kansas City Wiz, the MLS team, which changed their name to Wizards because they lost the name Wiz in copyright arguments with the movie and play The Wiz. So Michael Jackson gets paid, and they have to change their name to Wizards. Also, the Utah Stars with a bunch of Z's.
Was that women? That's that women's team?
There's two Z's. I don't know. WNBA team defunct. Yep. Best in show runner-up is the Waters Meet Nimrods. And your winner for most ridiculous sports name ever, the Nippon Ham Fighters, Japanese pro baseball team. I'm looking at a fake logo
I like the Nimrods.
of a warrior about to fight a giant, honey baked ham with a sword. That's fake. That's fake. That's a fake logo.
Giant ham.
It's a fake logo, but they are the Nippon.
I don't know. I like the Nimrods.
Fighters. Nimrod's pretty good. I'll give them that.
That's like basically just naming your team a bunch of idiots.
I'd be remiss if I didn't point this out real quick. By the way, much love to the Indians, who unfortunately have been having to take a little bit of a backseat with the NBA playoffs going on and stuff like that. But you know what? Honestly, screw the NBA. It's tribe time now, people.
Yeah, buddy.
18 of the last 22 games are victories. They've won 5 in a row.
Yep.
They now have the second-place Detroit Tigers coming in tomorrow night for a 3-game series, correct?
No, 2 games.
Two games? Two games?
Series.
More than enough. We'll get 2 victories.
Good enough for me. You take them twice, you're 4.5 up.
Oh, hell yeah. Oh, hell
Good
yeah.
with it.
Chris Perez blew a save the other day. Almost got the loss today, actually. In just the craziest game. Ending in a 3-run walk-off blast by Yan Gomes, his second home run of the day.
Yep.
In the 10th to give the Indians the 10-8 victory and 4-game series sweep over the M's. Chris Perez, though, a rough series, honestly, a little bit for him. He did blow a save. What day was that? That was Friday or Saturday? Saturday. It was Saturday. Saturday, he blew the save. Of course, the Indians did come back and win it, so he blew the save but got the win, so that's kind of weird.
It is weird how that happened.
He got called out by Greg Little, wide receiver for the Browns, actually tweeted at Chris Perez, and this is profane language, so please block your children's ears. He said, "Chris Perez, you bullshitting. Gauntlet thrown down. I think the two of them should have, clearly there's some kind of issue, some sort of hatchet that needs to be buried. I refuse to take sides. as a devoted Cleveland fan, they need to sit down and work this out. And the only way they can do it is with a competition. And to be fair to either of them, it cannot be on the diamond. It cannot be on the football
Rock, paper,
field.
scissors.
No.
No?
You must go to the third one. Officiated by referee Kyrie Irving.
Put him on the court.
Put him on the court at the cue. Kyrie Irving will officiate the whole thing. We sell tickets to charity. This is Chris Perez versus Greg Little.
Good with it.
Not saying why, but money's on Greg Little.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you.
His team name will be one from that list earlier.
The Nippon Ham Fighters. But,
yeah, that one.
I'm telling you, that's the only way to settle this thing. Gentlemen, work it out. This is Cleveland
See,
Pride.
I mean...
This is tribe time. Greg Little, get on it. Greg Little, isn't there a ball somewhere you should be dropping?
That's what I was just about to say. Greg Little, when you learn how to catch everything that hits you in the chest, then you can get out. I mean, granted,
Greg Little,
Chris Perez pissed me off because he blew the save, and then
You're
he
upset
effed
that
up
he
today.
dropped the save, are you?
But Greg Little, stop dropping balls that hit you in the hands.
All right, it's 3 up, 3 down time, and then we're on a vacation, actually.
Real quick.
Yeah.
Local media, please stop calling the Indians Windians.
Windians. It's dumb.
But they're
I'm
winning.
finally accepting
Winning.
Roll Tribe. I'm finally hashtagging Roll
No,
Tribe.
people gotta stop doing that. That was an Alabama thing.
I just started it. Well,
That's
I
an
take
Alabama thing, and everybody's jacked it on everything.
I
and
take it
can't
F
stand
you,
it.
Alabama. I don't know. It's growing. We'll see. We'll see what happens.
No, I'm not good with it. I don't.
3 up, 3 down.
I don't steal other people's shit.
Well, first and foremost, I hashtag High on Sports, as all of you should. Down number 3. By the way, the hashtag High on Sports about an event. We can then go look at it when we do the show and share some of your comments about it. So that's fun stuff. Down number 3, soccer. David Beckham retired after playing his last
that's
game
sad.
against. I'm gonna level with you. I don't know who he played against or for.
I just like
this
looking
week.
at him. I could
So-
really care less about watching soccer.
Down
I just
number
like
2,
looking at
Chad
him.
Ocho Cinco Johnson.
Ah!
Arrested on parole violation in regard to him headbutting his woman. Down number 1, horse racing. Orb finishes 4th at the Preakness, so no Triple Crown. Still 35 years since the last one. How many horses have died in that stretch trying to become champions? How many horses have our dogs eaten and our children used to attach pieces of paper? Uptime, up number 3, Matt Moore.
What?
With a, they come glue.
No, like,
Matt
what
Moore.
the hell are you talking about?
With a 3-1 victory over the Orioles, he advanced to 8-0 on the season, leading all of Major League. Number 2, RG3. Fans bought all of the items he and his fiance had on their registry after the Washington Post shared
Fans
the
are
web
so
stream.
stupid.
He stressed afterwards, I didn't ask any of you to do this. Thank you so much, but don't feel like you had to do it.
And then he's like, and then I guess he got in trouble. Like, a bunch of people said something. He's like, just because I'm rich doesn't mean I have to give away presents. He's like, they gave them to me, so I'm keeping them.
Up number 1, the Sacramento. Just the city of Sacramento. Owners vote down the Kings' move to Seattle. Maloofs sell to a California-based group after specifically saying last week that they wouldn't. But they're the Maloofs. They don't know what they're doing, and now they're out of the NBA. Hooray!
And Sacramento gets to keep their team.
All right, well, that's going to do it for us this week. And next week, as it is Memorial Day, enjoy your cookouts, love your family and your free time and your days off. I know we will. Next, in 2 weeks, we will be back on June 3rd. That's the day before Von Erich's birthday, right?
Yes.
Awesome. We will
Party?
Be it's Von Erich's birthday day on the show. He'll have a hat. It'll be great.
Maybe there'll be cake.
We'll be talking about how the Tribe have extended their lead over the Tigers in the Central Division. All that and so much more in 2 weeks from tonight. So for Chris, for Von Erich, for Ashley, I'm Ralphie saying good night, everybody. We'll be back in 2 weeks, same time, same place. Thanks for listening to High on Sports on MorningShowCentral.com.